Hi guys, Patrick here, and today we are doing an toy review, obviously. How can you tell from this setup? So today I'm doing something a little bit different because for the past few toy reviews I've done recently, I've been doing a lot of video game related figures. But today, to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gundam, good job. Today I'm going to be looking at my first ever Gundam model kit, and it is the Gundam 00 Diver. That's the thing, I think what the name is on this instruction manual. But this mobile suit comes from the anime Gundam 00. I believe that's the name of the anime. I don't know. I don't watch Gundam. Well, that's not true. I have watched a little bit of Gundam Unicorn on Netflix because that's the only Gundam show available on Netflix as of right now. Anyway, now Gundam is a very popular anime franchise in Japan that consists of giant robots. And so it's basically the anime version of Pacific Rim before Pacific Rim was even a thing. So that's all you need to know. So it started in 1979 and is still going on to this day. There's been so many spin-offs and everything of Gundam. Some references in media, toys, all the other stuff, even video games. And another reason why I want to do this video is because I'm going to be getting Gundam Versus on Friday with Troll Money. So might do a video game, maybe do a gameplay on James's channel. Maybe. Who knows? So this is a Gunpla. Now, Gunpla is short for Gundam Plastic Model Kit. So with this figure, you have to build it and paint it, which I built it, but it did some panel lining. It's like the Kid Buu model kit, if you can see it in the back. Right there, that pink thing. I've reviewed him in the past, and that was a model kit as well. So this is my second ever model kit, but it is my first Gundam. So how does this compare? So today we are going to be looking at the sculpt and the articulation because there's no paint. So the design takes designs from the design choices from the original Gundam, but it has more edginess, if you could call that a word. I don't watch Gundam. So the colors are very bright and colorful and look very similar to the original Gundam, but except the fin is white instead of yellow. So the design is one of the coolest I've seen from Gundams because it looks so fast. Literally looks like it can travel faster than Sonic the Hedgehog. It's probably because it's blue. So these shield things here, not exactly sure what they are, but they look cool. They look kind of like jet thrusters to me. So and the head sculpt is really nice. It has some nice look. It has some nice sharpness to it. And it looks nice. And another thing is that Gunpla technically use stickers. So if you see the eyes, that's a sticker. If you see these things on the side of his head, that's a sticker. If you see, is there any other parts that are stickers? No. And also these side plates here on the face here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a sticker. So yeah, Gunpla technically use a lot of stickers. So I need to go on the rest of the figure. Now, I did a little bit of panel lining with a normal ink pen because I did not have a normal Gundam panel liner. I know those are things. Oops, sorry about that. Let's plug that back in. Plugs back in easily. If any pops off, it pops in easily. Now the design, it looks really nice. I like the bits of green that is shown. I don't know if you can see that. But I like the little bits of green on the elbow joints. Those look pretty nice. And same in the inside of the wrist. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. It has a nice bit of green to it, especially some of the joints. Now, it looks pretty good. I got some panel lining on the legs here. Got some panel lining on a little bit on here. The arms here. I think it was a bit rough, but come on, it's my first Gundam. Leave me alone. So sculpt is really nice, but the painting is non-existent. But I did panel line it a little bit. So let's go over his accessories. Now, Gundams usually have guns, but this guy has a sword. This part's a little loose, but you just have to finesse it right back in there. So, no harm, no foul. So let's get into his weapons. Now, these are swords, which look pretty good. Which looks pretty good. Sorry if I offend some people. I'm sorry. So these are swords, and they have translucent green plastic right there as a scope. Spoilers. So this gun, not gun. This sword has a little bit of panel lining, and now I found that a little bit rough. But what's cool is that it can transform. So you move the blade, turn it sideways, and then you flip this part down, and then you break these handles into two. And there you have it. You have a gun, so which is really cool. It's an awesome Gundam weapon, and I wish more Gundams have like swords that can transform into like firearms, like bazookas or something like that. So you get two of these. So you get two of these. Then you also get some hands. So first pair of hands we have is a pair of trigger finger hands for the gun swords. Which look really nice. Now, how you get them in is a little confusing, but trust me, we'll get through it. So you just want to transform one of these real quick. There we go. Bada boom, bada beanie. So how you do this is simple. You just remove the fingers, which... Okay. Yeah. There we go. Twist. Okay, okay. Oh, there we go. So, you split them into two. Just put this part back on. Quick, sorry about this. It's never prepared for any of these videos. So, you have this open gap, and then you put the handle in, like so. Like so. Then you just try to put the fingers back in. Now, it can be a little bit of a pain, especially because the pieces are so small. But, if you get it just right, you can get some cool stuff to happen. I usually like to lay it down on like a hard surface. Like this. You know what? You can do it this way, but since I'm on camera and I'm embarrassing myself, I just prefer to do it probably the way most people will do it. Just slide it into the hand. So this handle's so thin, you can basically just slide in. Put that in there. Now the hand is molded at sort of an angle. Well, there we go. Looks nice. Looks pretty good. Now I did panel line the back of these, which I think is okay. It's not the best panel lining I work, but hey, when I get more Gundam model kits, I should hopefully improve someday in the future. So you include to the trigger finger hand, you get a pair of open hands, which are mainly used to like have the guns have... These are like gun supporting hands, what I use them for. So we have two of those. And then we have, I think these are for the swords, I believe, because their hole is a little bit bigger. Let me just check really quick. Oh. Ooh. Done. Now, it doesn't seem like they're for the swords. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're for the swords. Maybe for the guns, maybe. Who knows? But since I don't want to waste your time, let's just get into the articulation, shall we? So these pieces here, they're on a ball joint, and they can also have a swivel here, and then they have a hinge joint here. But just to make the posability a little easier, I'm just gonna move these. They don't want to come off. Oh, there we go. And the head came off. It's okay. Just pop back in. So you just want to, there we go. Just to make the posability just a little bit easier. There we go. What's weird about the way they plug in is that the hands, unlike with SH Figure Arts or something, the peg is permanently attached to the hand, and then you just plug that in like so. Which I feel like is a little different. It's different, that's how. So now going on to the main attraction, the Gundam. So we have a ball joint at the head and the base of the neck, which allows him to look down that far and look up that far. We have ball joints at the shoulders, which can do a full 360, which is nice, and some forward movement. And they use little gray pieces so it looks natural when posing the arm. They can move out that far. Bicep swivel, bend at the elbow. Now, before I move on, this is a model kit that you put together, so you're gonna have to be a little bit more delicate when posing the figure. So it seems to be like a double ball joint sort of thing with the elbow. So we have a kind of like a hinge here and a hinge here. So you get double jointed elbows, which allows for that. You get a wrist swivel because it's on the ball joint, and then for the waist, it's a little bit limited, but we get a double ball joint here, which allows for arcing back and a slight crunch, and of course somewhat of a swivel. This front skirt thing kind of moves, and these side skirts move out, which allows for a ridiculous kick. Can move back that far. And one leg is a little stuck there, so I'm just going to show the full range with this leg. There we go. Then we get a thigh swivel and a double jointed knee, which has a ridiculous range. Look at that. Yeah, we covered that. And up and down at the ankle since it's on a ball joint. And of course, we get a glorious pivot. So the main posability on the main body is phenomenal. You can get so many different poses with this Gundam. And when the first day I got him, I just kept posing him with my Godzilla figures. So that was cool. So that was my review of... Oh, and also one more thing in the box you get is this instruction manual. And this is a high-grade kit, which means it's like kind of beginner level at best. And then it has a step-to-step tutorial on how to build the Gundam. For some reason, the main instructions are on the back. And, hold on. And the main instructions are on the back for some reason. And you also get little brief advertisements of what's to come. And some poses that you can put the Gundam into. So that was my review of my very first Gundam. And as a kit alone, it's fun. It's fun to pose. It's a good kit for beginners. If people are getting into Gundam and they just want a normal basic kit, this will be probably one of your best bets. And plus, it's really cheap. I bought mine for like €10 off of eBay. So that was good. So that's been my review of the Gundam 00 Diver. Now, if you liked this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that other stuff. Oh, hold on. Need them to look good for the outro. There we go. There. So make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the other stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.